Hey, welcome back guys to another guide for the Evil Within. This will be a complete trophy guide for the Executioner, the final DLC. Yes, it's 1 hour 35 minutes or so. This will be from starting it and then until we pop the final trophy, so seeing all the gameplay. Now in terms of the trophies in what's considered the hardest, there's one which might have caught your eye, which is completing this without taking damage. That one actually isn't too bad. You could technically complete this, hold all the trophies in about 1.9 playthroughs. But if you want to make it as easy as it can be, you want to be doing it in 3. Now doing it in 3 is probably quicker than actually completing it at 1.9 if you're inexperienced, because the time it takes to practice to be able to complete it in 1.9 playthroughs, you could have probably done it in 3, you could have done 3 playthroughs by then and then some. So yeah, this route we're going to be taking, yes, it's more playthroughs, but I feel it's going to be the easiest and the quickest for a newcomer. So yeah, that one with no damage, that's going to be the final playthrough. So just forget about that, guys, until later. So first of all, grab that note on the back of the door, which you have to do anyway to open the door. Yes, you're in first person mode. Fortunately, there's no block button. Yes, very similar to Resident Evil 7, but you don't have a blocking function, which is a bit of a shame, because that's all this needs. It made the combat perhaps a bit more intuitive as well, because it's quite awkward at times, especially during some of the execution chambers later, one which we have to do. But if you open your collectible inventory, your archives, the Torments are basically our little challenges, and you have to complete all of them for a trophy, by the way. Now this guy, just attack him a few times with your weapon, throw him when you get a prompt, you have to throw him, that's it, and then attack him a few more times, guys, and then press square to an execution. When you aim downwards and attack, you'll just keep kind of whacking the floor like so, and then when your kind of camera is at a normal angle, you know, looking forwards, you'll be able to do combos. So yeah, if you look at the floor, you'll just keep spamming, you'll just keep it in the floor when you spam the button, but if you're looking straight ahead, you'll do combos. So just bear that in mind. Sometimes it's best to just whacking the enemy on the floor, sometimes it's best to do combos. Yeah, so once you killed him, you threw him, you go in execution, come up these steps and into the middle room upstairs, and you want to press L2 to use your I forget what this is called now, the kind of sonic ability. Yeah, grab that Daughter's Diary number 3 from the statue, and that will make a Mobius file appear down below. That is story related, that Daughter's Diary 3. You have to get that always. Yeah, then come down here, guys, and grab this Mobius file on the left pillar. That will open this left doorway, basically telling you, hey player, you need to go in here first. But we're going to grab this diary to begin with. After that, Daughter's Diary number 1. Number 2 is actually in that safe room, but we'll go in there a bit later. So keep the door open, come in the dining room, and use your sonic scan again to make a diary appear on the wall, and take that diary from the picture, guys. Once you've done so, crouch beneath this tripwire. Yes, crouch beneath that tripwire. Come in here. Yes, and you want to try to attack this enemy until you can throw him. That's it, and then press circle, and you want to take him back and throw him into the trap. Yeah, there's a trophy for, I think it's throwing 10 enemies into environmental traps, or killing enemies with environmental traps, 10 or 20. So I'm just starting it now a little bit. Yes, you normally have to attack him a few times to make the execution or grab prompt appear, and it's random. Sometimes it won't appear, sometimes you'll just kill him outright, but most of the time it will appear. I mean, if that doesn't appear, then don't worry too much about it. Yeah, grab that heal pack and then Mobius file, guys, and head into the chamber. We're going to kill the sadist. He's the first boss. Yes, whole DLC. You got a small kind of mansion to navigate around, and in certain rooms there'll be like little chambers like this you can warp to, and it'll be a little boss fight. So in this boss fight, first of all, there'll be 2 normal enemies. We're going to lob them both in the trap if we can. There'll be kind of like arenas later which you can repeatedly do as many times as you want, guys. So just bear that in mind. Yeah, you want to just attack these two until you can throw them, guys, and throw them into them traps. You get a Torment, impale an enemy on wall spikes. So that's that Torment done. Yeah, if you don't ever kind of pop a trophy I do because you don't have enough kills, or you don't get Torment I do because you killed an enemy beforehand, remember you can go in the chambers. I'll show you some later, and you can just keep doing them. I mean, these boss ones you can only do them once, but chambers later you can keep redoing them, certain ones. So to say this enemy, all you're going to do, you want to get used to the charge attack, because if you do it too close you'll attack behind the enemy. Yeah, you need to get used to the range, and you want to charge attack, normal attack. Because you attack at the same time he does, it will knock you back. Charge attack, normal attack, you'll get knocked back. Charge attack, normal attack, you'll get knocked back. And just keep doing that and you'll eventually kill him. That's the best way to get rid of them, say disguise. Charge attack, normal attacks. Charge attack, normal attacks. You just keep doing normal attacks until you get knocked back, and then that sets you up for the next charge attack. Yeah, so once you spawn back here, grab the Mobius directive on that right pillar. Now it's going to unlock the right path for you. Yeah, so when you come in the safe room, yeah, just going to buy some goodies. Right, so what we are going to buy right now, guys, is you want to buy dynamite. Just buy one. That's all you want to do, just buy one dynamite. Be careful spending your money, because money's quite tight early on. Yeah, Daughter's Diary number 2 is just beneath the mirror, and use the mirror to save your game if you want to. Now when you come out here, you see this warp portal that's just appeared. Now that you can repeatedly go inside, do a small little arena, you can go back in and do it all over again. So if you ever want to farm money, guys, or farm specific kills, you can do so in them. There'll be more later which are a bit more difficult, and we'll have different traps inside. So here, lob a trap down. As soon as the enemy gets caught, lob a dynamite, and that'll give you 2 torments. And then you want to trap the second enemy and then execute him when he's trapped. That'll get you another torment. Yes, a torment for killing an enemy with dynamite, and also a torment for killing an enemy with dynamite that's in a trap. But you can get them two at the same time. And obviously execute an enemy when they're in a trap is another one. Yeah, go in that side room, guys, and use your sonic scan to make that gold coin appear. Gold coins give you 10, by the way. And then trap parts, where I just got, are a little bit random. They're not always there, but if they are, you can pick it up. Come along here, guys, and teleport to that other safe. Yeah, when it comes to your stock, by the way, in the shop, if you have 0 stock of something, you cannot buy the capacity upgrade. Yeah, and here, guys, use your memory scan and get Daughter's Diary number 5. Yeah, so they're the torments I've done so far, guys. Yeah, so back to the shop. Yeah, if you ever find out you cannot buy capacity for some reason, like I said, it's because you have 0 stock. For example, if you buy rockets later, you'll buy some rockets and you'll be able to upgrade the maximum ammo. But if you've got 0 rockets, you will not be able to buy maximum ammo. You actually have to buy ammo before you can do so, thus wasting money. So just be careful of that. Now here, interrupt the trap, sorry, the turret, wait for the giant to pick up his club, otherwise you'll have no effect, and then shoot him a few times, knock him down. Now get a few hits in, like a few ground hits, and then quickly press square, do an execution before he starts standing up, otherwise you will not be able to. Get a few more hits in, guys, and then run behind him. Now it's a torment for shooting a normal enemy with a turret, so we're going to use this turret, guys, to kill a normal enemy. So just wait for some normal enemies to get by. I kill the first few or so, because the giant's still got a few steps before he reaches me. Yeah, it's got a few more executions. Yeah, so trophy for getting 20 executions, I think, so try to do them where you can. Yeah, just got that. You see, slaying an enemy with a turret, you want to make sure you get that torment. This is the only place you can complete that torment on this boss fight. Yeah, it's also a torment for executing an enemy when they're on the floor, and executing an enemy when standing up, and of course when they're in a trap, but we've just done that one. So now with this third one, make sure you hit the giant, knock him down, and then run up to him, guys, and do another execution attack to finish him off. It's quite an easy fight, that one. You have to fight the giant again later, and it's a bit more difficult later on because you do not have no turrets to use. Yeah, but this specific encounter, fairly simple. Right, so now we're going to go upstairs. Yeah, each time you complete some of these arenas, the boss ones, you unlock a new upgrade to purchase. Yeah, so we're going to grab this Mobius file. This should open the next door on the upper floor. This path leads you to quite a lot of coins before you even face a boss. And these enemies outside, just in the normal level, are always there, by the way. Yeah, coming here and grabbing the trap parts on the left, which should be there. Yeah, she's probably getting a bit low in stock. Yeah, to get stock back, you either have to rely on drops or you have to buy it. But when it comes to rockets and stuff, you can't find that from enemies. You actually have to buy that. So be very careful with your rockets and your chainsaw ammo. By the way, we don't have that yet, but just bear it in mind later. Yeah, use your memory scan and grab that gold coin from the desk. Come in here. Now try to kill that rat. That mouse will drop 10 coins. The mouse will eventually despawn, so be careful with them. Yes, and kill this enemy. Of course, go for an execution if you can. We need to get 20. Now when you've killed that one, open this cabinet, you'll find 5 coins inside, and in this wardrobe you'll find another 5. And this is the enemy from in the room next door. Execute him. Look how awkward this is. I executed him in the other room, and for some reason it transported me back to this one. And I think I actually forgot where I was for a minute. Yeah, it transported me back to this room. It's weird. Yeah, so in here, all you want to do is loot this wardrobe for 5 coins. That's it. Back out into the corridor. Come in here, go in the bathroom on the right, execute this enemy, and then use the memory scan, guys, to make another diary appear. Yeah, that's diary number 7. Yep, that secret door leads you to the next boss arena. But we're going to come along here first. Use the memory scan to make a gold coin appear. That'll give you 10. That one I just picked up on the table. Now run past that enemy and you want to kill this mouse. The reason I kill this mouse first is because sometimes if you execute that enemy, it warp you near the mouse and the mouse will start running away. So go straight to the mouse. That's it. And you want to pick up this guy when you can grab him and lob him into that trap, like so. That's it. Come in here, there'll be 2 enemies in here, and then all we're going to do is loot the wardrobe. That's it, you can use one of these, lob him into that tripwire if the other one died before you could grab him. Yeah, the trophies for getting so many kills with the chainsaw and stuff, do not worry about that, that'll come quite easily later. You can actually unlock infinite ammo later on, and that's mega useful for the completing the DLC without taking damage. That's why it's best to wait for your 3rd playthrough, because by then you'll have infinite ammo and then you can just spam rockets on everything, guys. I mean, not on everything, but on all the bosses you can just kill them really quick with rockets. Makes it much easier. So once you kill them 2 enemies in that far room and loot the wardrobe for 5 coins, come in this bedroom, kill the mouse in front of the bed for 10 coins. That's it, loot this cabinet for 5 coins. Use your memory scan to make a diary appear. That's diary number 6. Then you're going to crouch through this fireplace, and at the far end, guys, where the brain normally is, you're going to find 10 gold coins. Sorry, 1 gold coin, but it'll give you 10. 10 normal. Yeah, make our way back afterwards. And now we're going to make our way to the boss. The next one should be Joseph. The most annoying bosses in this one are probably Joseph and Sebastian, if I'm honest. The end boss is actually really easy. Probably the the chainsaw guy is probably the easiest. But the final boss, you don't really need to attack him, just have to set off traps. Yeah, so interact with this safe, guys, and we're going to buy 2 upgrades for the hammer. Yeah, so buy 2 upgrades for the hammer, and then buy 2 upgrades for defense, if you can. I mean, if not, just buy 1 upgrade for defense. But yeah, buy 2 hammer upgrades and then 2 defense if you can. And then once you're ready, interact with the Mobius file, guys, and go through the portal. Remember, there's that arena back in the lobby area, which you can repeatedly do if you want. Now, as soon as you spawn in, get a trap ready and sprint up the broken floor on the left, because the enemies on this specific environment, they always spawn from the top door, like Joseph. And I don't know why. He speaks English now, but on My New Game Plus, he talks in a different language. Don't know why it happens. Yeah, so what you want to do, since you reach him, dodge his attack and then lob a trap down, guys. Now, since you've trapped him, just keep whacking the floor like so. So aim downwards. Now he'll roll away and lob Molotov at you, but you should be able to kill him before he gets a chance to kill you. That's it. That's how I kill Joseph. I mean, you take a bit of damage, but it doesn't worry. It doesn't matter because you can just heal up when you get back to the mansion. But yeah, once you kill Joseph, yeah, you spawn back here. And now we can actually make our way to the next area of the mansion. Yes, this is how I'm looking so far, guys, for my torments. Yeah, a lot of these we're going to do in the second playthrough. Don't worry about doing all these in the first. You basically have to do all the torments for a trophy, but also to unlock infinite ammo. Yeah, infinite ammo is unlocked once you complete every single torment. Some guys say it unlocks for completing the final execution chamber. It doesn't. It's just coincidence that that's normally the last torment everyone unlocks. I know because I've completed that final chamber and I didn't unlock infinite ammo because I still had a few other torments remaining. So I think I deliberately avoided using the sword, so I didn't use them. I didn't unlock them torments, but yeah, you have to complete all the torments for a trophy and to unlock infinite ammo. But yeah, do not worry about doing them all until your second playthrough, which you can't anyway, because when you complete new game, yeah, when you complete new game, you actually unlock a new chamber for New Game Plus and also an extra boss fight, and you actually need them to complete all the torments anyway. So here, guys, grab Diary 8 on the floor and then carry on forward and then walk across the gap. Yeah, all you've got left, you've got 3 boss fights left, and then you're at the end of the DLC. It's fairly quick. Oh yeah, that's a story related trophy. Yeah, when we do this, we do the third playthrough, no damage. We do it in under 20 minutes. This is how quick it is. I think it's 17 minutes it takes me. So you can imagine, that's all we're wasting by doing the third playthrough, guys. It's 17 minutes. So it's not like it wastes a bunch of time. And trust me, you'd waste a lot more than 17 minutes. Keep retrying and trying to do the second playthrough without damage. So in here, grab that Mobius file off the firewall, and that unlock this new path on the left. And there's another one of them chambers, guys, which you can do as many times as you want. That one will be a little bit harder than the last, and have a few more traps. We actually have to do that one on New Game Plus anyway. Yeah, grab diary number 10 from there. Yeah, make sure you grab diary number 10, and there's a mouse here. It's actually just below me now, but if you run forward, wait till you run past it, and it leaves the screen, and then attack, and then it should run into your attack. That's what I normally do. Now here, be very careful. If these hit you, they will kill you in one hit. But you can actually use them to heal. I'll explain why in a second. But grab this golden coin first, just on this barrel. Use your memory scan thing, and grab that. Yeah, if you're low in health, you can just get killed by these traps, and it will spawn you back inside that previous room, and you'll be at full health again. Yeah, pull that lever to raise the trap. Come around here, grab the trap parts. Now it's actually lever on the right. It stops these two, but you don't really need to stop them. Yeah, grab this diary number 11, and make our way around the corner, guys. Health pack on there if you need it. I don't use this. I remember now, actually, I interacted with this by mistake. Yeah, it's nothing to really buy at the moment. So yeah, make way for the next door, guys, and the next boss is the, I think it's a rocket launcher sadist. Yeah, so this guy, we're going to kill him exactly the same as we did that other sadist, the very first one. They'll always fire 3 rockets at a time. And it's the same arena as Joseph, so you always want to run up to the left and up to the door. So always spawn in this door. Yeah, so they always fire 3 rockets. So I'm going to run around him in a wide arc to avoid his first 3 rockets. And I'm going to charge at him, guys, and start attacking downwards. Now, if you do this right, you can kind of get stuck on the end of that railing. You can get a good few hits in. And you're just going to keep chasing after him, guys. If he gets a chance to shoot his rockets off. I mean, hopefully not on a narrow path like that, so you've got a chance to move out of the way. But if you get too close to him, he'll normally knock you down by kind of barging you with his rocket launcher. So again, 3 rockets, just take a wide arc to avoid him. And then do a charge and attack, guys, and then just spam attack. That's it, that's like I said, he can get stuck on that railing. I've had him stuck for almost all his HP before. Now, once you do enough damage, he'll eventually pull out his chainsaw. Like now. There you go. Now just keep spamming attack and hopefully you'll kill him, guys. So he's not got much HP remaining afterwards. That's it. And now just like you did on the first one, guys. Charge attack a few times, get knocked back. Charge attack a few times, get knocked back. And that's it. You killed that one. Right, so now we'll take the other path. Yeah, we're going to take this Mobius file first on this right piece of wall. Yes, this is the final boss, and then after this will be... sorry, the final boss before making our way to the end of the DLC. Yeah, so we're going to come in here in the safe room, guys, grab diary number 9. Yeah, diary number 9. Make sure you remember to get that. Yeah, come in here in this little torture room. Use your memory scan, grab diary number 12. Yes, and then teleport behind this gate. There'll be an invisible enemy here. But all he does, he just keeps running away from you. And you have to use your memory scan to make him appear for like a good few seconds. Yes, you do that to make him appear. He'll always spawn up there to begin with. He'll always be there. If you're quick enough, you can kind of run up to him and charge. But if your movement speed has not been upgraded yet, you're probably not going to be able to. Yeah, see, I kind of got him then. So got an execution again. That will unlock this door, guys, and you can make your way to the next boss. But in the corner, there'll be a hidden golden coin. You've got to use your memory scan to make it appear. And you dropped an health pack. Health packs, by the way, enemies can randomly drop them. Bosses almost always drop them. I wouldn't say they're guaranteed. Yeah, golden coin there, just picked up. They have more chance, but any enemy can randomly drop a med pack. Yeah, so grab that Mobius file and then come near, guys. You'll be fighting the Amalgam Alpha. So there's a Torment here for killing an enemy with a car when it explodes. Now then boxes, if the enemies spawn in that lift, they can get the enemies trapped. So I'll just smash them, so if the enemies spawn from that elevator there, they can actually get to me. They'll normally spawn from there, or they'll spawn from an elevator behind me to the right. Yeah, so the Alpha, you always want to put a car between you and the Alpha, and when it gets close, start attacking the car, and you'll likely knock it into the enemy as it knocks it to you, and you knock it down. Get a few hits in, guys, and then back away. Do not stay too close to the boss for too long when it's mobile, when it's not knocked down, because it can instant kill you. Yeah, so it's a Torment, guys, like I say, for destroying an enemy with a car when it explodes. So I'm just going to draw the enemies close to me and attack the cars when the Alpha gets close, and one of them should get caught in the explosion. I mean, more will spawn. I mean, 2 spawn to begin with, and then once they're dead, a few more will spawn. Yeah, that one there. Blow up an enemy with a flung car. Torment number 12. If the boss gets low on HP, then just hold off until you've destroyed an enemy with the car. The problem is the boss kind of can kill him as well when he runs over them, so you've got to be careful. You see him just spawning in that elevator behind him. But yeah, I have done that torment, so I'm good to go and kill a boss. Just make sure, like I say, you've got that torment before you kill a boss, because this is the only place you can complete that torment. I mean, you can complete it on New Game Plus. It's not a big worry anyway, and because the final torment will be past this part anyway in New Game Plus. Yeah, final torment we're going to complete will be right before the end boss in New Game Plus, so it's actually later than this. So you basically got up until then to complete all the torments. Right, so once you spawn back here, continue forward. We're going to make our way to the final boss. We should get a final collectibles in a moment as well, and pop that trophy. Yeah, so grab that Mobius directive from that door, carry on through, you'll get that trophy. That's story related. Yeah, come along here, and you'll have to use your scan in a minute to make the door appear. And this will be the final arena which you can redo. So if you want to farm any money, I mean, you don't really need to. I never farm anything, and everything's okay. There's your final diary, guys. Diary number 14. So hopefully you got that one. If you have missed any diaries, don't worry. You can grab them all on New Game Plus. That's all the diaries you want. Yeah, if you miss any, just grab it on New Game Plus. Yeah, so on New Game Plus, the special chamber, the final execution chamber, it will actually spawn in this room on New Game Plus. The one there now is not the final one. Yeah, so I fully upgraded my hammer. So fully upgrade your hammer, fully upgrade defense. Yes, buy a Molotov. And I think I also need to upgrade my movement speed as much as I can. So fully upgrade your hammer, fully upgrade your defense, buy a Molotov, and then upgrade your movement speed as much as you can, guys. And that's all you need to do. That's it. Yeah, so you see that warp portal on the wall? That leads you to another chamber which you can repeatedly do. But on New Game Plus, that's where the final execution chamber will spawn. Just there. So that's basically where you can do the final torment on New Game Plus. That's the earliest time you can get all the torments, basically. Because the final chamber only appears on New Game Plus. The special one anyway. You basically, when you complete a game, you get all the unlockables show up on screen, like you've unlocked New Game Plus. You unlock a special boss fight in the mansion, which will be Sebastian, and you also unlock that final chamber, which unfortunately we have to complete just because there's a torment related to it. It's not actually a trophy for completing the chamber. The trophy is for completing all torments, and yeah, unfortunately that's one of them. So in this room, take the final Mobius note, guys, and then make way to the end boss. Yeah, the Dark Keeper. And all you have to do for this, you don't need to attack him at all. You just need to use traps 3 times to kill him. And this strategy will work. You'll want to use this strategy for every single playthrough. But once you get infinite ammo, you can use traps a bit more just because you'll have infinite. So you're going to approach this safe. And once you approach it, he'll start to spawn. And then I'm going to show you how to kill him. Now this will work for every time you have to kill him. Like I say, you have to do this 3 times. You always want to bait him in this direction, in a clockwise direction. I like to do this one because this one he doesn't charge at you. There's 3 traps basically, and you can use any of the traps, but he normally charges at you when he sees you, and sometimes you can quickly get past the trap. and you normally have to put a trap there down to keep him below it. But this one you don't have to, because look, because you're kind of just around the pillar, he'll just walk below a trap and you just pull the lever like so. Yeah, this is the best spot to kill him, because like I say, he doesn't dash towards you. You try and kill him on any other trap and he'll dash towards you just as he gets within range of the trap, and sometimes he'll dash out of the range of the trap and it won't kill him. Like I say, you have to put a trap down normally to make him get caught on it. But yeah, once done it one time, he'll normally spawn in this corner next, near where that health pack was. Yeah, spawn in this corner, there he is. Now, because he's coming in from a wrong angle, we need to bait him around, pretty much, or bait him this way and then we're going to run around. Because the lever is on that side where he is now. And like I say, you want to use that traps, it's the best one to use, because he doesn't charge at you, because you're kind of hiding around that little piece of wall. So yeah, once he comes around the corner, run back around here. That's it. And get here like normal. Make sure the prompt is there. And once you walked below the trap, guys, pull it down. That's twice, so you've got to do it one more time. Now, third time's a little bit different. They'll spawn the hands coming out of the ground, like what the Rubik clone does. And you're supposed to find him, but if you just run around anti-clockwise a few times, eventually you'll run into him, so he'll just spawn in the middle of the room and you can attack him, and then it'll just be the same again, luring him into the trap. So after this little cutscene, you always spawn in the same place. So straight away, spin right. You need to be quick, otherwise the hands will take a massive amount of damage off you. Yes, immediately turn right, guys, and start running. That's it, spin right, start running. That's it, like so. It takes you a moment to kind of get your bearings exactly where you are. But yeah, now just keep running around the arena anti-clockwise, and eventually you'll run into him. He will spawn just about there. So just keep running around. Like I say, it's about 3 laps in total. That's lap number 1. Yeah, this is lap number 2. I think it's one more time and then he'll just be magically appeared in front of you. Yes, and there she is. So do a running attack. That's it. Now it's back to normal. You knocked him out of his little trance. So just same game. Yeah, you see how he charged at you then with that sword? That's what he'll do if you use the other traps. So he's going to bait him around here, and just one more time, guys, and that's it. Complete. So yeah, see what I mean? The end boss isn't really that difficult. And what I'm going to do for this, by the way, is I'm going to commentate you through 2 playthroughs for this. And then the third playthrough, which we're doing no damage, I'm just going to leave that with no commentary. All it is, we're just going to be sprinting through it. It's going to take 17 minutes, and we're going to be using the infinite rocket launcher. So it's not going to be hard at all. And we would have gone through it twice anyway, for me giving you all the tips, what you need to know. So it shouldn't have any problems. And you have my footage there anyway. It just will not have commentary. If you do take damage, by the way, on the no damage run, you can reload checkpoint and it will still work. Because I had to do that one time on one of my accounts and it still worked fine and popped the trophy. So yeah, once you complete the game, you'll get a score at the end. You can get an S rank. I think for an S rank you have to defeat Sebastian as well, like all the bosses, and also complete it in a certain time. But as you can see at the bottom it says question mark. So I think you can only get an A. Yeah, I think you need to defeat all bosses and complete it within a certain time to get S. S rank gives you 500 coins, by the way. So yeah, clear bonus, new game plus. You've unlocked the sword now, and Sebastian's battle room, and also the final execution chamber. So save your game. That's it. And then all we're going to do, after saving your game, guys, you're going to load that save game back on New Game Plus to start another playthrough, but obviously with all your upgrades which you've already purchased. And of course now the sword is unlocked and the final execution chamber. I can also do the Sebastian fight as well. Yep, so once you're ready, jump back in for playthrough number 2. Yeah, like I say, the problem is that final execution chamber, you have to fight Sebastian and Joseph at the same time. And the annoying thing about them two is their revolvers, because Sebastian's does so much damage to you. If he hits you once, even with all your defense upgrades, that's basically like almost half your HP gone. and it's really hard to avoid. But it is what it is. That's why a blocking function would have been nice. It would have just made that bit a bit more comfortable, because it's just awkward. Just awkward how it works. Yes, you spawn back in. You'll have to collect all the story files again. But all the collectibles which are not story related, you should already have them, so you should not have to take them anymore. So yeah, back into the mansion, guys. And this second playthrough, we're going to do 100% again. So basically we're going to collect all the coins again. We're going to kill all the rats. We're going to open all the wardrobes and cabinets like we did before, kill all the enemies. But on the third playthrough, we're not going to collect anything. We're just going to sprint through as quick as we can, clean everything with infinite ammo. When you do unlock infinite ammo, by the way, you do have to spend 200 coins to buy it. And because we're going to be unlocking it right at the end of New Game Plus, you just want to make sure you've got enough coins coming near the end so you can buy it ready for the third playthrough. So you can jump straight into the no damage run. Right, so back up here again like normal. Use your scanner and get diary number 3, story related. Come down the bottom and grab the Mobius file on the left pillar. There's still a few trophies and torments we need to get. I think we still need the trophies for killing 20 enemies with executions, 10 enemies with chainsaw. Yeah, we still need to do them. Yeah, so kick door open. You do not need that diary on the picture on the left anymore because you already have it. Yeah, so crouch beneath that. We still need to kill 10 enemies with environmental traps though, I believe. So I'm going to do the same as before. I'm going to attack this enemy a few times and then I'm going to throw him into that tripwire I just crouched beneath. Yeah, we have to do one of them optional rooms because just because you have to kill an enemy on a spinning trap, and you do not encounter any spinning traps at all where's enemies near you, except for the the second and third optional chambers. But the third one kind of disappears when you unlock the final execution chamber. So yeah, basically only in the second one. Yeah, unfortunately there's no spinning traps in any of these boss rooms. I don't think so anyway. I mean, this one's got a wall spikes, but it's not got a spinning trap. Yeah, so back here, you remember this fight, the very first one of the game. You have 2 enemies to begin with, followed by a sadist, and 2 enemies which spawn shortly after him. So we're going to attack these until you can grab them, and then you're going to grab them, guys, and throw them into the wall spikes, because obviously that will count as killing an enemy by an environmental trap. Yeah, so same again. Yeah, it's actually some trap parts there. You see them trap parts on that crate? There's actually some trap parts on the upper floor as well. Right, so I'm just going to kill the sadist quickly. Yeah, look how much damage you do to him now because your hammer's fully upgraded. Yeah, but I just wanted to get another kill on the wall spikes just before that second enemy died before I got a chance to throw him. Yeah, there we go. That should be, I think that's about 5 or 6 enemies now, or 7 killed on environmental traps. Yeah, so finished off the chainsaw guy once you're ready. That's the first boss defeated. Now we'll go and kill the giant. We've got the good upgrades. The main upgrades are your defense, your movement speed, and the hammer. They're the main ones. So you're going to grab this Mobius file on the right pillar. And that'll unlock this way, guys, which will lead us to the giant. Yeah, I'm just going to come over to save first. Let's see what I can buy. I've got plenty of coins. Yeah, so I'm going to buy 1 more movement speed upgrade. I'm going to buy the swords. I'm going to buy a rocket launcher. And I'm going to buy a chainsaw. Do not buy any other upgrades. So what was it? I finalised the movement speed, so that's fully upgraded now. I also bought 1 rocket launcher. I bought the sword and I bought the chainsaw, I believe. So I'm going to put a trap down. Yep, then I'm going to use some Molotov, guys. Oh yeah, buy Molotov. Did I mention that to you? About buying a Molotov, if you haven't already. But yeah, Trap one of these enemies and another Molotov, and that'll give you 2 torments. One for killing an enemy with a Molotov, and one for killing an enemy with a trap. With Molotov when they're trapped. Yes, and you also want to attack an enemy with a hammer until you can execute them, and then equip the swords, and then use the sword to execute them, and then also kill an enemy with the sword for another torment. And then come in here, guys, and grab them gold coins. That gold coin, using your scanner to make it appear. Yeah, for the torment, for executing an enemy with a sword when they're trapped. Sorry, not when they're trapped, just for executing. You'll need to attack them with hammer first, because when you attack an enemy with a sword, it will normally always kill them. So you have to attack them with a hammer until you've kind of stunned them, so you can execute them, and then equip the sword and then execute them. And of course, for the torment, for dismembering an enemy with a sword, you just kill him with a sword, just normally. Right, so we're on the giant. We're going to use 1 rocket on him. Yes, remember what I said before, if you run out of ammo, if you run out of ammo completely, you have to buy more ammo before you can buy an upgrade. So with your rockets, always make sure you've got at least 1, because otherwise you're going to have to buy another batch of rockets before you can buy the upgrade for it. And rockets cost 80 coins. That's it. But with that first rocket, if you wait until he's picked up his club and then shoot the rocket, that should knock him down. And you can kind of get a few attacks in, do the special ability, and then when he stands back up, go back to turret and knock him down once more. Get an easy kill on him. Yes, spawn back here next. Yep, grab this Mobius file on the wall. You know, in that safe room there's actually a diary on the sink. I mean, I've already got it, but in case you missed one, yeah, there was one in that sink in there. Remember, there's one diary on the piano just before the giant boss fight. Yeah, on that piano in there. In here, kill the enemy on the left. Yeah, I'm just going to go for execution kills. The trophy for killing 10 enemies with a chainsaw, save that until the final room, because the chainsaw 1-hit kills all normal haunted. You got a rat down here, guys, kill it for 10 coins. Yeah, chainsaw 1-hit kills all normal enemies, so it's good to save for the final execution chamber, because that takes quite a long time, and that gets rid of it. That gets through the chamber a little bit quicker. Yeah, loot this cabinet and also loot that wardrobe, 5 coins in each. Kill this next enemy which comes through, and just like before, I've executed him in one room and it's teleported me to the other. Yeah, I've kind of got a bit lost where I was again. Yeah, in the second room, loot the wardrobe, guys, for some coins. Yeah, so on the third playthrough, guys, when we do no damage, we're just going to sprint through all of this. We're not going to bother killing any of these enemies. The enemies are not incredibly fast anyway, so it's not like hard to do so. Yeah, in that bathroom, if you use your scanner, a file will appear on the bath, which you can grab. Here, use your scanner to make some coins appear near the mirror. And kill that rat, guys. Yeah, make sure you kill that rat first and then the enemy. The enemy, you can throw him into that tripwire a bit further along the corridor. Unless you kill him, like so. Yeah, there's the gold coin. Yeah, but what I can do here, I can get one of these enemies from this far room and move them back into here and throw them at the tripwire. Yeah, the torment for killing an enemy with an exploding enemy. Don't worry about that. That should come in the final execution chamber, but we're going to get it anyway in this second chamber. We're going to do a bit later once we leave this part of the mansion and go into the kind of middle part where all the machinery is. Yeah, so kill them two, loot this wardrobe in the middle for some more coins, and then we'll go and loot the bedroom, guys, and then we'll go and kill Joseph. Yeah, Josephine's time to die. Yep, in this bedroom there'll be a rat, remember, on the floor near the front of the bed. Kill a rat for 10 coins. There's actually a hidden note there as well, beside that corpse sitting against the front of the bed, if you missed it. Yeah, come in the fireplace next, and at the end will be a gold coin, which will give you 10. Yeah, just use the scanner to make it appear. Yeah, so your rocket launcher will kill pretty much all the enemies really quickly. Not necessarily the Dark Keeper. Dark Keeper, you got to kill him the same as you did on the other playthroughs, because rockets, or basically any type of ammo, don't really do much damage. I think you're supposed to use the traps on the final boss, the end boss, but it works really well on all the other bosses. Yeah, so what I'm going to buy now, I'm going to upgrade the ammo on the rocket. There you go, upgrade the max ammo on it. Now you should have 4. You'll go from 2 to 4 to 7 to 10. So now we've got 4. And when we use these, remember what I said before, always keep 1 ammo at least. Otherwise, when you go to buy max ammo again, you'll have to buy ammo before you can buy max ammo. And that will waste 80. So here, I'm going to shoot 3 rockets to kill Joseph. And this is exactly how you're going to kill him on the no death. As soon as you spawn in, yeah, he's spoken a different language, did you hear? Yeah, just fire a few rockets up there. That's it. Don't fire them all straight away. Just fire 1. Wait for him to kind of be about to stand back up. Shoot another. And that's it. That's all it took, guys. 2 rockets to kill him. And now we've killed the first 3 bosses. Yep, that should make the Sebastian battle room appear now. Yep, this special one. So we'll be doing this one next. We don't have to do this one on New Game on the 3rd playthrough. This one's is optional. You just have to do it for a trophy. Right, so it's going to come in here next, guys, and buy some more rockets, I think. Then we can use them on Sebastian as well. So yeah, upgrade the max ammo 1 more time on the rocket launcher. Now you'll have 7. That's it. And then make our way up to that Sebastian battle room. Them rockets we just brought as well should make Sebastian mega easy. And this will be exactly how you're going to defeat him on the no damage as well. But more you can save of these, you'll be able to use them for the rocket launcher sadist as well. But I think I messed it up a little bit with him. I fired him a bit too quick, and they didn't quite damage him as much as I wanted them to. Because you find sometimes if you spam in the rockets, they just don't seem to work as well. I think because there's probably like invincibility frames when they get knocked down, where it kind of don't do much damage. So yeah, as soon as he spawns in, just aim at the top of the doorway. That's it. It'll do a chunk of damage. Then just wait for him to start standing that back up. Shoot another one, guys, and then just do that 1 more time. And then that should kill him. 3 rockets. That's it, you'll get a trophy. You had this coming. Funnily enough though, you don't actually have to defeat him for a Torment, I don't think. But he does drop a load of gold. Yeah, and this fight is optional. So when we do the no damage, we can completely avoid that fight altogether. And when you beat him, guys, by the way, you unlock the golden hammer. Yeah, you have to defeat him once, so not the golden hammer, because you have to buy that for the trophy for buying all upgrades. But in terms of completing the actual DLC story, yeah, he's optional. And now we've killed all them bosses, we're going to carry on to the next area. Yeah, it should be the kind of machinery area. Yeah, we're going to fight the sadist enemy with the rocket launcher, the RPG, and then Almagam Alpha, I think his name is, and then the Dark Keeper 1 more time. But we've got a final execution chamber, which is the hardest thing probably about this whole DLC. The whole chamber is not too bad. It's a fight at the end. You have to fight Sebab and Josephine together at the same time. And because of their firearms, their revolvers, it just makes it a pain. Because when you're attacking one, the other one will be shooting you. And the thing is, when Sebab shoots you, it knocks you down as well. It does a massive chunk of damage. So what I pretty much do there, I save 10 rockets for that. And we just kind of spam him with 10 rockets. Not spam, we shoot one, wait for him to get back up, shoot him again to knock him back down. but sometimes it don't quite seem to knock him down. I'm not quite sure why, if it's just some sort of bug, how the timing with it, or maybe I was just too far away, the rocket. But we just got a few more torments, which we're going to unlock now. Yeah, so you probably noticed a few of these. You have to kill one of them. You have to kill an enemy with a spinning blade trap, and you only find them in this second room and the third room, which will no longer appear because obviously we've triggered the final execution chamber. So you're only going to find one in the second chamber, the second arena, which you can repeat. So come in, but we're also going to get the torments, guys, for killing an enemy with an exploding enemy. And there's a trophy, not a trophy, but a torment for killing 2 enemies with 1 exploding enemy. Now you don't actually have to lob the exploding enemy yourself. And that's that trophy for killing 10 enemies with environmental traps, so I don't need to worry about that no more. And I also got a torment for lobbing an enemy into a spinning blade, so that one's done out of the way. Yeah, the one where you have to kill an enemy with an exploding enemy, you don't actually have to throw the exploding enemy. You can actually cause your enemy to kind of be ready to explode, start chasing after you, and then if it explodes itself, then that will actually work and count still. But when the enemy spawn, it's kind of random. So these fat enemies with the red sacks on them, the exploding sacks, they actually don't explode. I mean, not as far as I know. I mean, I've tried a few things on them and they just don't seem to explode. But there'll be a lot of these fat guys in the final execution chamber, and you always want to try and execute them because it's actually quicker to execute them than what it is to completely drain the health. And the chainsaw will not kill the fat guys in one hit. So when you come to getting the 10 kills with the chainsaw, make sure you do it on normal enemies like this guy. But this guy is actually an explosive enemy, because the normal enemies with the red sacks, they're the ones which can explode. Now there's a few ways to do this. You can either do it that way, knock the enemy down, grab him when you get a chance, but if you don't get a chance to grab him and you just kill him, then they'll kind of self-destruct and chase after you and then blow up after a few seconds. Both ways will work, like I said a few moments ago. Obviously when you can throw them, that gives you more control of the outcome, but you don't always get that chance. Like I say, it's a bit random. Sometimes you'll be able to grab them, sometimes you won't. But yeah, the normal enemies with the red sacks, they're the exploding ones. But I've just done it because I just picked up one of the smaller exploding enemies. I lobbed him at 2 of his colleagues and killed them all. And that popped them 2 torments. I think there's still a torment for killing an enemy with a chainsaw. And I think all I have to do then is the final execution chamber. So yep, I think the trophy I still need is for executing 20 enemies. So I'm going to try and do that. But as you saw, that guy with the red sacks, he did not get any prompt. He just died straight away when I attacked him a few times. So as you can see, they kind of get all the red sacks. They kind of go into explosive mode, and they'll chase after you for a few seconds and then self-destruct. And that will also complete the torments for killing enemies with exploding enemies. So yeah, there'll be so many waves, and then at the end, one final enemy will appear, and he'll have like a coin icon above his head, kind of, not a coin icon but a save icon, kind of indicating he's the final enemy. And when you kill him, you'll get your reward, guys, and that will finish the arena. Like I say, these arenas, which are optional, you can do these as many times as you want, even the final execution chamber. Oh, there it is. Use execution on 20 enemies. So that trophy's out of the way. Right, and the final one will spawn here once you've done enough waves. Yeah, they'll go for save with his head, guys, indicating it's the final one. And that's it. You'll get a little reward, not too big a deal, just 10 coins. The golden hammer does increase how many coins you get, but it's only coins you get from normal kills. Coins you get from bosses doesn't seem to change at all. So I need to kill enemies with chainsaw, kill an enemy with a rocket launcher, oh, and complete the final chamber. So that's all we need to do. Do not waste a rocket launcher just on that. You know what I should have done? I should have killed an enemy in that chamber. Because when I buy the final upgrade for the rockets, I'm going to have to waste 1 rocket on somebody in the final chamber, and that's actually going to lose me a rocket which I could have used on Sebab. Yeah, make sure you destroy that mouse, remember, and get this secret yellow coin. just near them piston traps. Make our way through here, guys, and into the RPG arena. Yes, like I say, I've got a few more rockets left. What you want to do here, guys, use one rocket to destroy a normal enemy. Yep, and make sure you've always got one left. So do not use your final rocket. And don't fire too early, because that will happen. It will have absolutely no effect. Yeah, do not fire too early. I just completely wasted that rocket. So yeah, get him so he's almost got no HP left. And I missed a second rocket then. I'm not doing very good here. I'm normally better than that. Yeah, so make sure you kill at least one normal enemy to complete that torment with rocket launcher. And also keep one rocket, guys, like I say. Because if you don't, you're going to have to buy ammo again before you can buy the final upgrade for it. And then with the RPG status, I mean, it's not too hard anyway. Just like normal, you just run in, charge at him, attack him, charge at him, attack him. This is how you're going to kill him on the final chamber anyway. There'll be a lot of these guys. I think there's 3 of these. I think you get 1 RPG sadist. You get 2 chainsaw variants. You have 1 giant. You don't have the alpha. I think the alpha is the only boss which doesn't appear in the final chamber. Yep, so that's the RPG sadist done. Yeah, we're going to grab this Mobius document to reveal the next path. Yeah, come here. It's normally a secret note there, by the way, on that torture table. There's actually a secret note on the way to the previous boss as well. Just on the left when you go through that door, just from where we spawned. You go through that door, go left, take a left again, and use your scanner and then make a secret document appear. One of the diaries. So here we've got kill the invisible enemy again. Yep, so I should have triggered that torment already. So like I say, it means I'm going to have to either waste one of my rockets, which I should have saved for Spab, or I'm going to have to complete that fight and then buy more rockets before I can use them again. Because like I say, you have to complete all the torments to unlock infinite ammo. And infinite ammo means infinite rockets. Yes, you've got a secret coin here. Use your scanner to make it appear. Health kit if you need it. Yeah, so you can see, if you're not using your rockets, it's very easy to take damage. So you can just imagine how hard it would have been trying to do a no damage run on either your first or your second playthrough. It's really hard without infinite ammo. Yeah, so the enemies are either going to spawn out that elevator. If they do, great. Do not smash the crates on the left and they'll just be stuck there running into the crates. Or, yes, looks like they've spawned over there. Yeah, so you do not waste any rockets on this guy. Yes, just same again, guys. Keep attacking the cars when it gets close. Run up to him when it's not down. Do one charge attack, get a few hits in, and then move away. If you get an enemy with the sacks on him, you can try to stun him, and then you can pick him up and lob him into the alpha. Or if you kill him outright like I just did, just be careful when he runs around trying to explode. Yeah, sometimes cars will completely miss, like so. And that's it. Got him down. So we've done that chamber, that second chamber, and we've done the alpha. So all that's left is the final chamber and final boss. Yeah, the final chamber basically replaces the third chamber. So if we did a third chamber on New Game, it would have kind of been the same as the second. I think it just goes on for a bit longer. But yeah, now it's the final chamber. It's basically in the same arena where you fight the alpha. We can only use half of the arena. Yeah, it's pretty it's quite unusual actually how easy the no damage run is compared to this final chamber. Yeah, so the final chamber, you'll just kill all the enemies normally. Most of the bosses, they should drop health packs, but it's kind of random. I think the bosses have like a 90% chance because they won't always drop one. Or it might just be a bug. It might be some weird bug that happens. But yeah, the bosses will most of the time drop a health pack, but the enemies can also drop a health pack. But that's much less chance of that happening. But you want to try to save health packs until you need them, because they do come in useful. Because if you get to the end boss and you've got no health left, and also no health packs, you're going to probably start panicking a bit like I did normally. So now what you're going to do, you're going to buy the final upgrade for the rocket launcher. Yes, make sure you got all defense. Yes, and you also now just put any money you got left into your actual health gauge, guys. That's it. So hammer's fully upgraded, rocket's fully upgraded, defense fully upgraded, movement speed, and then other stuff you've put. Obviously you've bought traps, dynamite, and molotovs. You've got a sword, you've got chainsaw, and then once you're ready, save your game. Now we still need to get a trophy for killing 10 enemies with a chainsaw, so we are going to do that now. But like I say, use it on normal enemies. Do not use it on a fat enemy, or you're going to waste it. We've got to get 10 kills, and we've got 10 goes of this, so we've got to make them count. So yeah, as you can see, one hit kill. And you'll actually see me kill one enemy with a rocket soon to complete that torment. But hopefully you've already done that, so you've got 10 rockets for Sebab and not 9 like me. So yeah, when it comes to the fat guys, use your hammer on them. Yep, or do that. Yeah, these guys, always try to execute them if you can, otherwise they just take ages to kill, even with your hammer fully upgraded. I haven't brought the golden hammer, but it's honestly not going to make a massive difference, guys. It doesn't affect the gold which bosses drop, I don't think. I think it only affects the normal enemies. You know, like fat guys and these guys here, for example. It doesn't affect bosses. So yeah, eventually, these two will always run out of the elevator. There'll be a machine gun enemy and a dynamite enemy. So just be careful. The dynamite enemy should drop a dynamite unless he had a dynamite already lit in his hand. It kind of depends, but that might be random as well. But yeah, the machine gun enemy and the dynamite enemy. So once you kill them two, you'll get another wave, and now a Sadist is going to spawn from the elevator. And there we go, just got a trophy, guys. Killed 10 enemies with a chainsaw, and of course we complete that torment. So now I'm just going to focus on using my my hammer. So just do a normal thing: charge attack, normal attacks, charge attack, normal attacks. That's it until he's dead. These guys have actually got more health than what they have in their actual separate boss fights. Yeah, watch out when the fat guy's charging at you. It's a little bit annoying. You got to kind of be ready to quickly dodge away. Now the giant, if you have a dynamite, you can lob a dynamite at him and it knocks him down. Otherwise, I think all that will knock him down is dynamite and a rocket. I don't think nothing else will. But if you knock him down because you found a dynamite from that earlier dynamite enemy, you can attack him a few times, then do your special on him, and then he shouldn't have much HP left. But the bosses can kill the normal enemies, so you can kind of run towards an enemy to trigger an attack, then run away, and when they're swinging their weapon, it can kill all the normal enemies around them. That can be quite useful at times. And the normal enemies will, by the way, they'll just keep respawning, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that's a bad move as well. That they just keep spawning. So you can't even kill the normal enemies just so you can focus solely on the boss. Because once you kill normal enemies, they're just going to respawn again. Yeah, so once you killed the giant, next up will be a rocket launcher Sadist. You can use his rockets to kill the normal enemies. Just like before, he'll fire 3 at a time. And you can take a wide berth to avoid him. And if you get too close for too long, he'll try to knock you back with his rocket launcher, so be careful of that. And once the RPG Sadist spawns, about 30 seconds after, another Sadist will spawn. So you want to try to kill this guy as quick as you can. Remember, they do pull out a chainsaw once you're doing enough damage. And its RPGs don't seem to affect the other sadists, unfortunately. I did try it. Yes, that's him done. And remember, we've killed all these bosses, guys, because we've killed them most likely in a health pack. And when you've killed this sadist, by the way, that's the final one. After this, the two final bosses are going to spawn. Sebab and Josephine. They'll both spawn from one of the elevators. And you need to be ready for these. And what can happen, it's a bad glitch. It's when you kill this final sadist, it normally despawns all the enemies and they stop spawning. But I think there's a glitch where some enemies can still spawn, unfortunately. If that glitch happens to you, just try to kill enemies before Joseph and Sebab spawn. If not, just try to avoid them, while you focus on Sebab and Josephine. But luckily, the glitch doesn't happen for you guys, and the enemies do not spawn. And you're going to try to make sure you know what all the health packs are ready for the fight. So this is it. Yeah, see, this guy shouldn't have spawned. All the enemies should have despawned, and there should be no more spawning. But this is a glitch. I'm not quite sure what happens. Maybe it's supposed to happen if all the enemies are not dead when you kill the chainsaw, or maybe if a few enemies die just before you kill the sadist and they don't quite get affected and they spawn again, where the sadist normally despawns them. Because they weren't on the map at the time, maybe it don't work. I don't quite know, but yeah, since these two spawn, make sure you're ready for your rocket and try not to miss like I just did. You want to knock down Sebab. That's it, focus on Sebab, just like that. Again, I missed him again. Look how much ammo, how much damage he does to you. So you just want to focus on knocking down Sebab, and if you're lucky, you can try to knock them both together. So when you shoot one rocket, it's going to affect them both. Remember, where you fire your rocket, depending on the angle and where they are in position to where the rocket landed, it will knock them obviously back away from it. So bear that in mind. But yeah, you basically want to save all your 10 rockets up for this and focus on knocking down Sebastian. If you can knock them into each other, so your rockets affect them both, great. And as you can see, I've just killed Sebab. He's the worst one of them both. And now I'm going to use my remaining rockets on Josephine. Yep, hopefully you've got his sword to kill. I mean, we've got a sword to kill anyway earlier, didn't we? Yeah, so your sword, because it's not fully upgraded, it don't really do much damage. You want to focus on using your hammer on him. And if you get a chance to do that, great. But I should have been using my hammer on him anyway. And you just fight Joseph like you did back on New Game, remember? Attack him, but what you want to do, because when he rolls away, he'll lob a Molotov, but now we can't really spare the damage. So you're going to attack him when he rolls, move out of the way to avoid his Molotov, attack him again. You can use any traps on him. The main thing is get rid of Sebab as quick as you can. And then you got Josephine left, which is a bit easier to kill. Problem with Sebab is his weapon does tons of damage. He lobs crossbow bolts down. But Josephine, he seems to try to lob Molotovs when you get close, and not knowing her Sebab, they're easy to dodge, and he's easier to lob traps on. Sebastian seems to shoot mostly traps. But yeah, once you've done that, you'll get a trophy for completing all torments. And then after that, when you spawn back in, guys, go over to the shop and we'll buy infinite ammo. Like I say, infinite ammo will always only unlock if you completed all the torments, and that trophy is for completing all the torments as well. But a final chamber should have been your last one. So yeah, I've got infinite ammo now, guys. All we've got to buy now, because there's a trophy for unlocking all upgrades. You don't have to fully upgrade everything. You just have to buy each kind of item at least once. And I think all we've got left to buy is a golden hammer. And because we're going to get 300, I think we actually get 500 for completing this, so we might get S rank. But yeah, you can buy golden hammer at the start of your no damage run, because you'll get 300 at least for completing. I mean, you should get A rank. Yeah, get 300 at least for completing the game. And you can buy golden hammer. You can obviously fully upgrade anything else if you need to, but you're pretty much just going to be using your hammer, your rocket launcher to kill all the bosses, and going to sprint past everything else. So yeah, the keeper is exactly the same, guys. Obviously we've got infinite trap parts now. Yeah, which is nice. So now we can just do the exact same strategy as before, but now you can actually put traps down as well below the spikes, just for a safety measure, just in case he does get through them. So yeah, you're just going to bait him into this trap here, because this is the best one, because like I say before, he doesn't dash at you when you do this one. And yeah, you're just going to beat him, guys, like just like normal, like before. And then it's going to be a no damage run. So the no damage run, yeah, we're going to start, we're going to obviously go straight up to the Sadist. Obviously we've still got to grab some of the documents because they're needed to unlock the paths forward. So Sadist, you pretty much can use rocket launcher to kill all the enemies there. The Giant, you've got to be careful with rocket launcher on the Giant because you might fire it, and I think if you fire near the turret, it kind of hits like an invisible barrier and it sets your rocket off. So you'll see me when we get to Giant on the no damage run. I actually run behind the Giant and I shoot from there. And with the rocket as well, by the way, if you change weapon and then change back, you reload quicker. Yeah, that's a useful tip. Yeah, with the rocket launcher, change weapon and you'll reload quicker. Yep, Sebab, he's going to shoot above the doorway to kill him quickly. We do the same with the RPG Sadist. Almagam Alpha, you can kind of do something similar to him, just be careful about the enemy spawning behind you. And then obviously you've got a Dark Keeper last, and that's it, no damage. Like I was saying before though guys, I think on the first playthrough, if you do take damage on the no damage run, just reload checkpoint and you should be okay. Just do not continue from a death because that will count, of course. Always reload checkpoints if you make any mistakes and take damage. But yeah, that's New Game Plus done. So all we've got left, we're going to jump straight into no damage run after this. But like I say, there's not going to be any commentary for this, and that should be the only trophy got left. Completing the game in no damage, the Executioner DLC, and also for buying each item. Remember, you don't have to buy every upgrade, you just got to buy each item at least once on the from the shop. So yeah, I'm going to leave you to it there, guys. You know what you're doing now. You can follow my footage if you want for the damage run. It's very quick, like 17 minutes. Don't take long at all. So yeah, we've done all the Evil Within trophies amongst all these videos. It's been quite long. I mean, it's been going up for what, better part of a month now, because I put all the chapters up kind of on their own videos, their own days. Same with Akuma mode, obviously a DLC. So yeah, but I'm going to put all these into single videos. I'm going to put a one survival video, one Akuma, one full platinum video, and I might also do a full DLC video which got all the DLCs crammed into one. I still need to do that for Crisis Core, put everything into one video. And I think that's another series. Yeah, oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII the original, when I did that series as well. So yeah, I'm going to leave you to it there, guys. Thank you for watching everything, providing you did. And hopefully I'll see you on the next guide, which should be Dead Rising original on the PS4, Black Myth Wukong, I hope, and then Dead Rising, the remaster when it comes out in September. And I think I might cover, I forget the name now, it's one of them story games, The Cast and Frank Stone, I think. I might cover that game because they finally put like a rewind feature kind of where you can revert back to previous dialogue choices, and it's going to make it more optimal. Because the thing that put me off from story-driven games before is they're so long, and when you have to play through it again, you have to watch every cutscene again. It doesn't let you skip it. But finally, they're going to let you go back to cutscenes, and it's going to shorten it a lot, which will be better for replays. So yeah, thank you guys for watching it. Hope it's all been useful, and I'll see you on the next video.